Hi, this is my memory speech. It was 2 years ago. I was 15 years old. I was finishing my sophomore year in high school, and it was the beginning of the summer. I remember my mom coming up to me a few months before, and she told me that she had saved up money to get the whole family together, and she said it was a way to celebrate my 15th birthday. It was great. I was surprised at first. I was like, "Oh, thanks, mom." It was it was really sweet for my mom to be able to do that because I haven't seen my family in 3 or 4 years. So I really missed them, and it was great to be able to like have the opportunity to see all of them again. Um, I remember getting off the plane like the day I left, and it was perfect. Like I saw every single one of them, and they all like were waving and smiling at me, and it was it was just a great experience. I miss them so much. Everyone was so old and grown up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And they said the same to me, and it was great to be able to feel that. Like no matter how much time passes, like my family will always be there for me, and will always like be happy to see me. So it was a great time. I remember one day we planned a day at the beach, and the beach is so pretty, and it's so nice. And then I remember my cousin, he ran up to me and he said, "Okay, I got us a jet ski. I want to ride it. Someone needs to ride with me." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go with you." And so we hopped on the jet ski, and he like went crazy on it. Like he went so fast, and I remember I almost fell off, and I was so scared, but it was really fun. It was like crazy because we went so deep too, and just I remember having like that time with him and just like riding and being like I don't know, having that experience with him. It like made me like feel like closer to him as I wasn't like before. Like I missed him a lot, and so I was able to like have fun and like cherish the time we had together. And also like the next day I bonded with my other cousin Andrea, and we're we're girls, like we love to go shopping, so we decided to go to the shopping center, um, and just buy clothes and souvenirs for people. I don't know. We just wanted to go out, and I remember we went to this one store, and the lady she was crazy. Like she would not leave us alone. She kept like coming up to us like, "Hey, can I help you with something? Do you need anything? Whatever." And I was like, "No, thank you. We're fine." And then she left, and then she came back, and I was just like, "Okay, we don't need help. Thank you. We're just browsing." And my cousin was just like so irritated. She's like, "Okay, let's go." So we left, and we went to another store, which was much better because the lady wasn't pestering us, and it was a lot of fun to be able to like spend time with my cousin. It was like a great feeling, and I felt like she's not like family is not like friends. Like they'll always be there for you. You can lose friendships, but you can't lose your family. Your family will always be by your side. And I remember um, the last night, like before like we left, my aunt baked me a chocolate cake for my birthday, and we all like had dinner together, and it was really sweet because I love chocolate cake. And I just remember like having like feeling like I was gonna be like missing everyone, and I didn't want that moment to end at all. I wanted to be with them as long as possible because I knew I wouldn't be able to see them for another 3 or 4 years after this. And so it was bittersweet because like as I was leaving, like I honestly cried, and then I remember thinking, well, we have our emails, like we could talk, communicate, like keep in touch because I did not want to like forget any of that. Um, I know this isn't like a memory like a certain time in my life, but it's like a certain like it's like events accumulated into one to make like one big memory. And I can't just pick out one thing that stood out to me. The whole trip was amazing memory that I could never forget. It made me so happy to be with the people that I loved and the people I knew that loved me the same way. So that's my memory, and it will always stay with me. It's not something that will go away.